You join me at Triumph Plymouth in Devon, where I have arrived to have my headstock bearing replaced on my Tiger 900 GT Pro. This video is an impromptu review and my thoughts of the Triumph Street Scrambler 900, which I was given to kill an hour or so whilst Triumph did the work on mine. Okay, so things have taken a bit of a turn. Triumph have been kind enough to tell me that I'm going to have a bit of time to kill, and they're loaning me this lovely Triumph Scrambler 900 for an hour or so. So I'm going to take this one for a little blast and see how we get on with it. Feels a lot smaller than what I'm used to on the GT Pro. So this one feels like a very nice smooth twin. I believe less power than the Tiger, and I think this one should be quite torquey. Not really clued up on the bike, so I wasn't expecting to be riding it today, but an opportunity comes knocking. Triumph Street Scrambler 900. Lovely looking bike, I think. Don't think there's too many miles on this one. It's looking a bit clean. So I think the appeal for the Scrambler range is the simplicity of these bikes, really. You don't get too many bells and whistles, but you do have everything on here that you need. So I'll just take you through what we've got here. So on the back we've got the standard high, low. We've got the information here, which is going to change the information on the dash. So at the moment you've got RPM, traction control on. You can toggle that on and off. This bike's got 652 miles on it. So your trip 1, trip 2, miles per gallon. And 44 miles of fuel range left on this bike. And back to the time. We got indicators, horn, mode. So with this bike we have an off-road mode. We have rain mode, so that will dull down the power just a little bit. And road mode. Over here, the standard ignition switch and hazards. So back on board the Triumph Scrambler 900. It's very smooth plodding along on this bike. Only got 5 speeds on this one. When you give it some, it does respond well. Get out on the main road in a minute and try it out properly, see what it feels like. Obviously this is a naked bike, you've got no wind protection here at all to speak of, really. So we'll see how it handles the wind, how I handle the wind. Just create a bit of distance between me and this lorry, and then we'll see how this bike picks up. We join the dual carriageway here. So starting second gear, 30 miles an hour, give it the beans, see what happens. Very quickly to 70 miles an hour there, no problem at all. You probably can't hear me now, but take my word for it, definitely missing a windscreen and some wind protection from my bike. You wouldn't want to do very many miles like this. But the fantastic thing about riding other bikes is not only do you get to experience other machines and what their strengths and the weaknesses are, but hopefully it will make you appreciate how much you love your own bike and how well over time you've set it up for yourself as you like it. Because I just did a few miles there on the dual carriageway just to try the bike out at a bit more speed, and I can confirm that this is not a bike you would want to do a lot of touring on, I don't think. Certainly not doing motorway miles. Very noisy, no wind protection at all. But it's smooth and comfortable enough, but you're definitely feeling that wind on your shoulders and your helmet noise all the time. A little look here at the Triumph. Looking a bit dirty now, I'm afraid. Sorry about that, Triumph. There's some nice little features on this bike. As you can see, you got the adventure style grips there. I believe you can push the rubber out of these so that you got a bit more grip on the boots. Comes with some bash bars here to protect the engine. Heat plate there, so you're not burning your leg, no problem at all. Been riding that for an hour and I can touch that, not a problem at all. Mudguard, well, from the looks of that, you're going to need a fender extender on one of those, as you do with most bikes that you buy, really. I'm not sure why they don't come like that in the first place. Some nice Metzler Torrance tyres fitted on these from new, and I have to say, from riding around on the road for the last hour, no problems at all. Even in the pretty rubbish conditions on the road today, it is pretty slippery and greasy and horrible out today. Yeah, very nice little bike. So I'll start her up and let you hear the standard exhaust system fitted on this one. Lovely looking thing. I do like the high pipe, I love the look of it, but unfortunately you can't put panniers on there, obviously. And I'm sure there's a solution. I've seen some with a leather bag on the other side. You can probably put a box on the back, but that would rather ruin the look of it, wouldn't it? So we'll start her up now and have a little listen. This is just a standard exhaust system. I imagine if you put an arrow on it or something, it would sound very nice indeed. Oh, what a beautiful day it's turned out. Lovely day for riding motorcycles, especially being it's January. Got to take every opportunity you get in the UK in the winter to ride. So I'll be heading back to Triumph Plymouth now. Turn their bike all dirty and covered in mud, as a scrambler should be. See how they've been getting on. Mine. Very nice little Bonnie, black and chrome as it should be, very nice.